Extinction has launched in ARK Survival Ascended, and that means it's time for another base location video. But if you've seen any of my previous base location videos, you'll know that I go by how they look rather than how practical they are. So here are 10 of the cutest base locations I've found so far. Nature is slowly reclaiming this fallen structure situated at latitude 51.2, longitude 64.6, and you'll find it towards the eastern end of Sanctuary. From here you can see the desert dome and the snow ark is nearby too, and both are just a short run or flight across the wastelands. This location boasts a large flat area to build, as well as your own personal pool, perfect for an easy water connection to your base. Within the structure you'll also find a city terminal. Being at ground level makes this location incredibly easy to access early game, and there are plenty of early game resources nearby and a wide range of tames. When you're ready, you'll have super easy access to the wastelands and the other neighbouring biomes. A stone's throw from our previous location, the next one can be found at latitude 49.8, longitude 73.6, and this area is filled with a post-apocalyptic beauty and a central fountain. Creating a beautiful centerpiece for any base, the area around the fountain is flat and perfect for building. There is a dramatic structural arch and tunnel to one side and ramps leading to the higher levels of the city on the other. In the vicinity you'll find easy access to all your basic resource requirements, as well as a conveniently placed city terminal. There is a ramp leading directly to the wastelands, and if you brave the jump, a lower level of Sanctuary lies below too. Our next location offers a few different options depending on what sort of base you want to build. Situated at latitude 49.7, longitude 59.0, you'll find another water feature with an elaborate path layout over a pool, a small waterfall, and a raised platform above. You could easily nestle a base behind the waterfall and beneath the upper platform if you were looking for a cozy nook for your home, or if you want something with a more imposing presence, then you can easily set up on the platform above. The ramp and platform give easy access to the higher levels of the Sanctuary, whilst also enabling you to fortify a safe area for yourself while you're starting out. If the high life is for you, then you'll want to check out this platform up in the spires of Sanctuary, located at latitude 45.9, longitude 32.4. What this location lacks in buildable area, it makes up for in commanding views across the city and the world beyond. It also has ARK's equivalent of an infinity pool, which is a pretty nice feature. This area is exclusively accessible by flyers and has no resources in the direct vicinity. The buildable space is limited and you're not going to fit very many tames up here, but I think it's all worth it for this view. Hidden in a sinkhole to the northwest of the map, you'll find the Sunken Forest, and our first location here can be found at latitude 20.8, longitude 10.3. Here you'll find a platform with its very own decorative crystal next to a small pool with waterfalls. The area boasts a large number of metal nodes as well as all of the other basic resources, and being in the Sunken Forest means you'll be able to easily find and tame gachas for pretty much all of your resource needs. The area is quite small, but it could easily be expanded with cliff platforms as your base and space requirements grow. Set against an impressive backdrop, our next Sunken Forest location can be found at latitude 11.8, longitude 20.2. Situated between two waterfalls, the area offers a large flat building area surrounded on all sides by water. Crystal nodes can be found on the pillar just above, and other basic resources can be found in abundance in the surrounding area. The location benefits from being well sheltered from the world above, but still close enough to give you easy access back to the surface. There is an explorer note in this area, so if you're playing on multiplayer server, you'll need to make sure that you don't block that. If you're looking for a beautiful location that also boasts a huge amount of metal and crystal nodes, then you'll want to check out latitude 7.6, longitude 32.3. This large flat area next to a large underground lake is bathed in natural light from a skylight above and offers so much room for building and tames. In the area you'll find an abundance of resources, as well as easy access to the cave that houses the Forest Titan terminal. There's plenty of room for expansion here, both on the land and across the shallower parts of the water. If you're looking for a location that gives you easy access to the wastelands and other locations on the surface, as well as down into the Sunken Forest, why not check out latitude 17.6, longitude 13.0. Formed from a sunken structure, this platform gives you a huge amount of space to build on, with all the benefits of being able to reach all of the resources that the map has to offer. Access to water is a bit of a challenge here though, as you can't place a water uptake pipe in the nearby waterfall. The Sunken Forest is a pretty gloomy place, so this area offers a brighter spot within the biome without being down on the forest floor. The snow dome on Extinction isn't for the ill-prepared or the faint-hearted, but if you're a fan of excessive cold and winter scenery, then you should check out this abandoned structure at latitude 18.9, longitude 93.3. You can place structures all over this building, and it could be a really interesting renovation project for those with the inclination. Situated deep in the snow dome, this structure offers a good foundation for a large build with easy access to all the resources and tames that the biome has to offer, and a wonderful view out across this wintry wonderland. If you're after a more natural setting for your snow base, then there are 3 pillars that can be found at latitude 20.6, longitude 71.3. These offer relatively flat raised areas that overlook a large lake and the central mountains of the snow dome. Wildlife is in abundance around these pillars, so you'll need to keep your wits about you whilst you get set up here, but they offer a certain degree of safety once you have them cleared. This location offers easy access to all the tames and resources that the biome has to offer, and is reasonably close to the wastelands and sanctuary. If you prefer battling constant heat to constant cold, then this spot at latitude 82.3, longitude 85.4 might tick all of your boxes. Situated within the desert dome, this location is next to one of the large lakes and waterfalls in the biome. You'll find a heap of resources in the area, including metal and crystal, and you're not far from the Desert Titan cave either. There's tons of room to build here, and it would be really easy to expand your base out over the waterfall to the other bank. So, which of these locations would you pick to build in, or do you have a more practical location elsewhere? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and make sure to go and check out my video on the Dreadnoughtus here. I'll see you in the ARK. Take care.